Drunken Disorderly podcast on Tap News Recap. Here we go. That was everything I have left for the evening. No, really, I just got to get any exuberance out because we are going to be going live in about another half hour with a very somber, important podcast that you definitely want to stick around for. We're going to be talking about the justice system and family court and shit like that with someone who's going through it. What's up, Carl? How's it going? You're going to want to come back. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. Bring in the noise, I guess. Here we go. Our first story is a beloved, actually, God, I'm really glad you're here, Carl. You're going to love this one. A beloved pediatrician offed himself in Chicago. And everyone's like, oh, that's really sad. He was part of our community. And then everyone realized he wasn't vaccinating their kids when he said he was. So he was falsifying reports saying that he had vaccinated children so that partially for anti-vaxxers who wanted to send their kids to school, which is kind of libertarian on one hand, but kind of fucking stupid on the other. Whatever, we'll leave it alone. The other part of that is they're not completely sure if he was actually vaccinating the children that said he was vaccinating, whose parents were not anti-vaxxers. So now all of those kids are having to go get tested to see if they have the vaccines. So that's wonderful. Great job, dude. Apparently he killed himself because he felt so guilty about it because he had a change of heart about the vaccine thing. And yeah, I don't want to see too many people kill themselves, but at the same time on this one, I'm not super sympathetic. Like, he didn't deserve to die, but he definitely deserved to feel bad for what he did. Because that's shitty. I guess, what do you do? What do you do? Man, a lot of these things opened when I was at work, and now they won't because I'm using ad block. So this is more of a personal story. The Air Force wants to stop using the A-10. Air Force is stupid. Hey, beat your face, Air Force. That's dumb. You leave the A-10 alone, assholes. It's the only fucking cool plane you have. Dickbags. Leave my A-10 alone. Fucking. So, oh, man. That was weird. The video started playing. All right, so the next one. A school bus driver, decided she didn't really want to do this anymore, so she drove to her house a town away, parked the bus outside of her house, told the attendant, you're going to have to handle these kids yourself, and walked the fuck out. Yeah. Like 20 kids just sitting on this bus like, fuck do we do now? The cops had to come get all of them, take them to the precinct, and then call their parents to be like, can you please come get your kids? And parents, of course, are freaking the fuck out because their kids are an hour and a half late. I would be freaking the fuck out. I would be in the streets with guns trying to find people. So, yeah, the company that hired this person lost the contract. And I'm not 100% sure that that's fair, but it makes sense at the same time. So I'm not going to be upset about it. But yeah, man, that is fucked. Just fucked. In more cops getting involved in education news, I didn't know how to handle this one at first, but here we go. A professor called the cops on a student who wouldn't change seats. The school has suspended that teacher. Duh. This is a college, so professor, but whatever. Fuck him. So here's what happens. Everyone fills into the class. Everything's normal. Got any good news? Yes, we do. The last story is always good or cool. That's how it works here. So in this one, the kid's sitting in a seat, just waiting for the lecture, and a senior walks in who was late to class, and this kid is sitting in his normal seat. So the teacher says, there's a quote, either move to a different seat so this person can have their normal seat, or I will call the police. That's fucked. Just fucked. So, the student, at first, I actually kind of had a problem with the student because the student said that the exchange had given him nightmares and anxiety. And at first I'm like, really? Are you going to play that card? You're being kind of a bitch. But then I started thinking about it. The student was black and the police were called. So maybe that's fair. I mean, I get a little nervous around the cops and I'm white as shit. So fair play. I could see that being really traumatic and maybe you have some anxiety over it. Maybe that teacher should pay for some counseling because he's a fucking dick. God. That's why you should homeschool. Even in college. Fucking home college, people. That's the new libertarian thing. So here's our cool story. And it's science-y because I like science. I don't understand any of it. I'm fucking homeschooled. I like it. Apparently Beetlejuice is about to blow up. That'll be cool. So it's been doing this weird kind of blinky thing. I don't know. I don't follow science. It interests me when it comes across my screen. That's about it. So everyone's been saying, hey, this star only has like 100,000 years left, which isn't long in the lifespan of a star that's been around for billions of years, obviously. And now everyone has realized that maybe that's not accurate and it has a couple days left. They're saying that it's dimming and that at the end of this dim cycle, it's entirely possible that it's going to go supernova. And because of how close it is and how big it is, even during the daytime, we would see that, which is fucking cool. So yeah, kind of sad that a star is going to blow up. I don't know if there's life around that star. I doubt it because of how fucking big it is. But I don't know science. Carl's probably pulling his fucking hair out right now. Like, why am I even listening to this fuckboy? Why are you listening, Carl? Why are you listening? Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. See you back in 20 minutes. We're going to do this podcast. We're going to be talking about Eric Beasley, friend of the show. You've seen him on a couple of times. We're going to talk about his kids. Or kid. It's a very heartbreaking situation. Please come back.